Live from Bemidji State University.
Swung on, going to be out to left field, way back, and this one is gone for Caleb Mankey. 2-run shot out to left field.
This is Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Pitch going to be swung out to right field into the sun. Net can't see it, not going to see it. As it's going to bounce off the wall, nowhere to go. As pitch going to be thrown in to second. As it's going to be a stand-up double from Hunter Olson.
Today's game is brought to you by LVI Supplies, KBUN Sports Radio, Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, Montucky Beer, and JD's Outpost Rodeo.
Pitch swung on out to left field. This one back, all the way. And this one is gone for Ty Lundeen.
Now, let's get live to the booth with the voice of the Bucks and Blue Ox baseball, Matt Geffrey.
Welcome in. Mic check. There we go. I couldn't hear myself. It was driving me nuts. Test. There we go. That sounded really weird to me, so I had to make sure. Anyways, welcome to a beautiful afternoon here in Minnesota Town Ball on the campus of Bemidji State University, as the Bemidji Blue Ox are getting set for another big doubleheader showdown against Warroad Muskies. Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Geffrey. Alongside me is Sam Caliber. And you're listening to Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. And, of course, it's the Keg and Cork pregame show brought to you by the First Irish Pub on the Mississippi. The Bemidji Blue Ox entered today's doubleheader with a 4-5 record on the season and looking to bounce back after a 4-1 loss against Nisswa Lightning last night. Despite the setback, there's no better remedy in baseball to get right back out on the field, and that's exactly what Bemidji is going to do in front of them this afternoon. 2 opportunities to get back to 500. Standing in their way is Warroad Muskies, who make the trip south, looking to spoil the day for the hometown Blue Ox. Doubleheader have a way to create heroes, dramatic moments, and momentum swings. And with summer baseball season heating up, every inning matters. It's another beautiful day here in Bemidji, and expect a pretty decent crowd here at BSU as the Blue Ox and Muskies are getting to battle for 2 games this afternoon. We got a great afternoon lined up for you guys here at Bemidji State University. Coming up next on the Keg and Cork pregame show, we'll sit down with Blue Ox player Connor McNallen as we talk about last night's game, today's doubleheader, and see what the team needs to do. So stay with us. First pitch is coming up in just a little bit. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is D-Money, Utility, Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox on Beer Belly Sports Network.
Keg and Cork, the first Irish pub on the Mississippi and home to the half-off Apps and Taps happy hour, 3 to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Fantastic food, too, including the famous Reuben, lightly battered Red Lake walleye, delicious homemade soups, and great daily specials. Plus exclusive events like comedy nights, bar trivia, and live music. Follow Keg and Cork on Facebook for upcoming events and visit kegbemidji.com to see the menu and more. For over 50 years, it's where folks come for a while and leave with a smile. Keg and Cork, downtown Bemidji.
Welcome back to Beer Belly Sports Radio Network coverage of Blue Ox baseball. Today I'm being joined, not by Baz, Connor McNallen is joining me today. Sir, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I am surviving. Beautiful weather. It's not cold out. It's not 50 degrees. It's summer baseball's back.
Yep. Stay nice and loose and warm. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good. Beautiful weather, like we said. Let's talk about yesterday. You guys fell to Nisswa Lightning 4-1. What happened there? I know Nisswa's a very, very good team.
Yeah, well, we got to face our former pitcher, Isaiah Bean, on the bump, and he looked good. He had his stuff working. We did, put together some base runners. I think we left 9 on base in the 9-inning game and played solid defense. We just, couldn't string together enough hits each inning, just couldn't get them in. So,
well, let's kind of fast forward. Let's go to today, a doubleheader. We're going to be playing against Warroad. Now, Warroad's kind of a different team compared to the past few years. What's going on with them?
I think they have kind of an influx of some young guys coming from their Legion team in the past couple of years, and I think they're pretty solid. They've had a couple good wins this year. They beat Ada And so it's going to be different. I'm looking over in their dugout, and I don't really recognize the guys I'm used to playing, the past 8-9 years that were always on the squad. So, we're going to hopefully, get a little test today and hopefully pick a couple wins.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a couple wins. You got the 4 and 5 in the year, kind of like get back to 500 ball like the old Blue Ox days. And how are you feeling overall? You're about almost halfway through the season. How are you feeling physically about your body?
Physically feeling pretty good. Arms always a little, question mark every year as I get older, but body's feeling pretty good. I think most of the guys are feeling pretty good too. Just hopefully, get back to winning baseball. And, I know our team can hit. I know we can pitch. I know we can field. So we just got to kind of pick up the hitting back to where we're used to.
Who's on the bump for today?
Casey's on the bump game 1. Game 2 is kind of TBD depending on Legion availability and stuff like that.
Understandable. All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, this is Brian Hiller, infielder from the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on The Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Today's game is being brought to you by LVI Supply right here in Bemidji. They got everything you need to whip your landscape into shape with Yammer equipment. You know us for tractor loaders and mini excavators. Now they got tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles too. Plus all the parts and service to keep you moving. Stop in, they'll get you sorted out. LVI Supply, the products you need, the service you want. Call for a demo at 218-444-3930 or stop in at the lot at 1876 23rd Street Southeast in Bemidji. Looking for your next favorite spot? Head out to the JD's Outpost Bar and Grill in Solway. Whether you're receiving a juicy burger or an ice cold drink or just a great time with friends, JD's Outpost has you covered. From delicious food, friendly service, to live events and a hometown atmosphere, there's always something happening at JD's. Stop in after work, catch the game, or make it your weekend destination. JD's Outpost Bar and Grill in Solway. Great food, cold drinks, good people. Come see why JD's isn't just a bar and grill, it's your outpost away from home. Welcome back to Beer Belly Sports Radio Network coverage. Blue Ox Baseball here. My name is Matt Geffrey, and then to my immediate left is Sam Calver. Sam, what a beautiful day compared to like the past few games that we have that we had here.
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the perfect baseball weather. We got a little bit of cool breeze going to keep the sweat off you, but also your muscles aren't tightened up in the cold weather we're used to here in northern Minnesota.
That's awesome. That's very well corrected. So obviously you play for the Blue Ox for many years, but you play for a few years. As you get older and time's starting to get you a little bit more, acclimated with baseball, how's your body kind of feeling right now?
Today is going to be a really perfect day for this kind of stuff. So coming from Arizona, in my humble opinion, the best baseball weather is a night game where it's 95 degrees.
Okay.
That's a dry 95 for those that know about Arizona weather. Just based on your muscles are so loose, the ball flies. But right next to that is going to be a 65 to 70 degree day with either, it's mostly cloudy right now, which is perfect for seeing the baseball. You don't want partly cloudy because you don't really want to deal with shadows.
Yeah.
But as long as the clouds aren't casting shadows and from between you and the pitcher, you're looking at a pretty good day. Pitchers are going to pitchers are still going to take their time to warm up in this kind of a deal, but that's just because pitchers are a little weird. We
are very, very weird, but I think Travis will say that too. Weird, but it's also Travis.
Absolutely. Left-handed pitcher.
We are left-handed weird pitchers, so this makes total sense. Do you want to quickly run through the lineups for the Blue Ox, and I'll do my best with Warroad?
Yeah. All right, so with the Blue Ox, we got leading off, Caleb Manecki is in left field. Batting second, playing second base is Connor McNallen. Batting third in the DH position is Landon Hansen. Batting cleanup, the Blue Ox shortstop is Hunter Olson. Batting fifth and playing third base, Stonewall Gessner. Batting sixth and playing center field, J.D. Condos. Batting seventh and right field, Fisher Gansky. Batting eighth, playing first base, is James Garrison. Doing the catching and rounding up the lineup is Gunnar Gansky. And on the bump for the Blue Ox is Casey St. John.
And we can talk a little bit more about Casey. He's generally a decent pitcher. So far of work, he has 3 innings of work so far this year, but it's been those like crucial type, late inning type stuff. And kind of just throw him in there from what I've seen. He's only faced 10 batters so far this year.
Yeah, Casey St. John's been on the team for a couple of years now, and he's been able to start getting his workload in. You know, a lot of times it's town ball, so you kind of piece things together the way you are. There aren't very many teams that are built with, a set schedule per se, other than maybe 1 or 2 guys,
Yeah, I know Casey so far also has he has only walked 1 person, struck out 4. ERA's at a 0. So again, not too bad. He's only faced 10 batters, so he has not really done a lot so far this year. But I expect to see a little bit more, especially how there's some guys that are missing. Like Baz isn't here today. He's out camping.
Yeah,
that's why he's not here. Makes sense. But it is what it is. Some guys need some time off, and Baz got his time off, I guess. But yeah, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of starting lineups. Not sure about national anthem, but we'll take a quick break. So don't go nowhere. Be right back here in just a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
I'm Jack Lundquist. I'm a pitcher, and you're listening to Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports.
Step up to the plate, Bemidji, and knock your hunger out of the park with Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue. We're talking slow smoked ribs, pulled pork piled higher than a walk-off homer, and brisket so tender it'll have you calling a game early. And Wednesdays, oh, that's the big leagues. We're serving up big wings, not those little practice squad wings. We're talking heavy hitters, meaty, smoky, and loaded with flavor. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating after, Fozzie's has your all-star lineup. Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, where every bite is a grand slam.
Today's game of Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball is proudly being brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Crack one open, settle into your lawn chair, and enjoy another night of Bemidji Town Ball the way it's meant to be. Dirt flying, stores growing, and cold snacks flowing. For the first pitch to the last out, Montucky Cold Snacks is here for every strikeout, every big hit, and every should have swung at that moment. Kentucky Cold Snacks, the official cold snack of summer baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Like we talked about, Casey St. John's on the bump for the Ox. I almost said Bucks. I mean, when we do both these teams, it kind of gets confusing. Both start with B's. On the other side, we'll look at Warroad. The Warroad Muskies are doing really, really good compared to the past few years. They actually had some really good players. I was talking to their coach Bob, and he said that they were he said that they are doing really well compared to the past few years. They've split with Ada. I believe they beat Foston. They're a better team than they have in the past. So it's good to see that how well that they are improving.
Yeah, historically Ada is just one of the, I would argue, probably the most scrappy team to play in the northern part of Minnesota. So that's always a good win to go in, especially if you're going to Ada.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually went there or not, but that's a tough place to go and play. And then, in town ball, you get a lot of people, especially when a lot of guys don't feel like they're necessarily in contention. So a lot of times it's a lot of good, like, buddy time,
Yeah.
You treat it a lot like beer league. and there's to each your own. As long as you're out there having fun, there's different ways to do it. And yeah, I don't recognize
I don't think
any of
it's
these
soul.
teams. There's actually I don't think that there's a guy over 25 out on that field.
So leading off for Warroad, we got Ryan Chamerbrick. Again, I'm doing the best I can with the names. There are some really tough names in this one. And people who know me, names are not my best. Also, we're going to have the game changer as well going for this game, too. So it'll be nice to see. First pitch, I didn't see it. It was a strike. It was a strike.
Yep.
Sorry, I was trying to get everything else set up.
Scott Seaton behind the plate.
Another good strike, kind of right down the middle.
Strikes. We got Brian Schultz out there, radio legend out here.
I'm sitting in a spot normally.
Yeah.
Because of pitch from Casey St. John. There's a swung. First strikeout for Casey right out of the gates. That was more of an off-speed pitch. Kind of did him inside a couple of those pitches and 3 pitches and in.
Yep.
Or 5 pitches, sorry.
A lot of times you see a lot of the town ball success is going to be like there's kind of 2 different ways to do it. Either you've got the right core of 25 to 30-year-olds, or you have a bunch of 22-year-olds that are just getting out, like Moorhead, the Mudcats. Those guys all play at Concordia Moorhead, and that's a really good team.
Up now is going to be Isaac Telly, catcher.
But again, if you can keep the teams rolling. I mean, if this Warroad team, if all these guys kind of stay around, as they get older and play together,
pop up in over by the Muskies dugout and bounces right off the dugout. If you need to open the door, you can open the door too to see. I'll close this.
No, it'll be all right.
All right.
The longer you play together, the better you're going to be. And I mean, town ball is a unique thing where, I mean, all these guys if they're 18 to 21, they have the opportunity to play as long as they want together,
So Telly would get his second chance here. That's 1 and 2 with 1 down. Sun's starting to peek out now. Here comes the pitch from Casey. This one swung on. There's another strikeout. A little off speed right there. Second strikeout for Casey St. John. Now it's going to be number 4, Kason Puvinsky. That's a really tough name on that one.
Yeah.
Got me.
Good luck.
Kason. It's Kason.
Yep.
Let's go with that.
The second baseman, number 4, Kason.
Who hits that corner on the outside. 0-1. Can you also join us on the chat as well, too? Go ahead and say what you want to say. Don't be mean. We try. We're not great. Why we're semi-pro stuff anyways. 1-1 here with 2 down.
Yeah. I mean, I've called plenty of high school games.
Because the pitch from St. John. This one got inside. Did nick him. Hit by the pitch.
It's a twofer. Got Cito.
Well, I think it wasn't coming in too hard. So runners at first. Now what's going to be Liam Grover. Grover playing first base today. Winds look like coming out of the southeast. About 5-10 miles an hour. Not bad. Beautiful day. Again, better than that 40-50 degrees we had for the first City Showdown a couple weeks ago.
Good day to be a righty. I mean, it's normally that's how it goes here at beautiful Bemidji State University.
Throw down a ball a little bit low. One to 1 here with 2 down. Runner goes, swung on, struck out. Oh, not strikeout. Sorry. I thought it was a hit and run. Maybe it was a hit and run.
He just didn't throw it.
Didn't throw it. So 1 and 2 here. Casey sits back, looks back at the runner. That was a pitch, swung on, going to go foul behind us. Will it hit any vehicles? We're still keeping points. So far, no one has.
Nope.
No cars today.
Close to this red truck.
Oh, that would have been bad. We got 500 points there.
Yeah, that's a nice truck.
Yeah, What a shame. St. John takes a look back over at second. Here comes the pitch. This one right to first base. And for the snag, that is Garrison at first.
Yep. Garrison almost forgot how many outs there were.
I think he almost did too.
Was about to fire it over to second base.
Yeah, keep him on his toes.
Keep
Keep him on his toes. So
can't bank outs here.
L3 in the books. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Blue Ox. Bottom of the first. You're listening to Bemidji Bucks Baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is shortstop from the Bemidji Blue Ox, Mitch Hendricks, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Beer Belly Sports, the semi-pro of sports talk. Yeah, if even that.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on the Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. 0-0 is our score as we get in this one, starting the bottom of the first. Matt Geffrey here alongside Sam Calver. Sam, former Blue Ox player, and I guess me too, technically.
Back when, Matty Byer was?
Yeah, when Matty was still running the show. So, I mean, I had a cup of coffee. That's because my daughter was born. I had to make a decision. So, one of those type of things.
Yeah, that's kind of a important one.
Yeah, that's fine. It makes sense. Due to the pitching, it's going to be number 10, Ryan Chamberbrick. A Brink. Young, looks like he's a right-hander.
Is it Chambernick?
Chambernick? Could be Chambernick. I don't know, put Brick. Chambernick, probably a lot better. That sounds better.
Something like that.
Mostly when this flips over to the other side, I can tell you what it would be. So Chambernick is a tall right-hander. Not tall, but kind of like a maybe 5'9", right-hander, young.
Yep, very young.
Now it's going to be starting off, leading off like pretty much all year. Caleb Maneke, he's going to be up left fielder. He is damn good talent. I'm going to pull up his stats. That one is going to be smashed out to left field. This one is in trouble. This one takes a hop off the wall. Caleb's on his horse. He's going to get to two, a stand-up double right out of the gates. First pitch swinging. Caleb Maneke out of the gates. Love it.
The Blue Ox taking a note out of the Dodgers and the Phillies right here with Schwarber and Otani. Basically, man, if you can make it 1-0 in the first inning, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Bat him lead off.
Well, I was going to say, Caleb's hit a .432 right now, 16 hits, 11 of them singles, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 9 hits.
Yep. Get your leadoff hitter gets the most at-bats, gives the most chances.
Now it's going to be Connor McNally. That's going to be dribbled foul. Connor so far has hit a .318, 7 hits, 6 singles, 1 double, 1 RBI, 4 runs, 11 walks, 6 strikeouts. Again, not bad. Pretty good numbers.
Yeah. Connor McNally, former NDSU Bison, former BSU Beaver.
Oh, outside. See, and where is the Johnny Carson? I did not know that.
Yeah. Yep. Played baseball out there in Fargo for a little bit before coming back to the Beavers.
Comes the pitch, this one low on the ground. Caleb's going to take off to third and does get there. Ball's going to scoot away, and that's going to score a run. So an error thrown by the catcher. Third baseman's is tough to get off the bag. So Caleb looking at a 2-1 right here. Nobody down. 1-0's our score in favor of the Blue Ox. This one swung. Going to be, just inches from the line.
No batting gloves for Connor today.
Does he normally do that?
I've never seen it. No batting gloves and no sleeve. Usually a big sleeve guy.
He's kind of running the team today, too, since Baz not here.
Yeah.
He's wearing those sexy Oakley glasses, too.
Yep. Batting with the sunglasses on. I did that for the most part. I was
up high.
I was always wearing the Oakley glasses. I wore the golf lenses.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
Because they're supposed to make white pop. So I wore the golf lenses. They were like tinted rather than like sunglass shades.
Comes the pitch. This one swung. Going to be past first base. Gets past the second baseman. And it's going to be should be a hit for Connor.
Yeah, first base, kind of just one of those classic lefty in the hole swings right there. Get it past the diving first baseman and past the diving second baseman.
Now it's going to be Landon Hansen. So far hitting a .324 with 12 hits, 8 singles, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 9 runs, 5 walks, and 4 strikeouts.
Hansen is playing his college ball at Crookston right now. Bemidji High School product.
Pitch is going to be foul out the left-hand side. See, this is why it's nice to have you because you know everybody. You and Travi know everybody.
I mean, when you spend 6 years, most of the people that are playing town ball around here also played high school somewhere around
Yeah,
northern
true.
Minnesota.
Most of them have.
So if you played high school baseball around northern Minnesota in the last 6 years, we've probably called a game here.
Probably. Quick check over at first. Connor's not going anywhere.
No.
Connor doesn't steal very often.
No, Connor has a reconstructed Achilles. Probably, I think 3 years ago he got that done. So it's been a while. It's healed up pretty good, but
don't really want to test it.
Yeah, you know,
ball in the dirt, 1-1.
You save those for the state tournament.
Makes sense.
Unless you're a strapping 20-year-old, then it's fine.
It must be nice. Comes the pitch. This one in the dirt. Oh, I can't do both things. I was trying to see if I can watch the game and do the stats, but never mind. Ryan will take a peek over at first. Comes the pitch. This one outside of as well. Now 3-1. Yeah, I talked to Travi a little bit yesterday. He's down in South Dakota, in Sioux Falls for their junior tournament.
Yep, Junior Legion. He likes Sioux Falls. I like Sioux Falls.
I do too. It's pitch swung on out to center field. That one, center fielder having trouble seeing it. Is not going to see it. It's going to bounce. Landon's going to get on second. That was a very delayed response to trying to find the ball.
Yeah.
Don't know if the wind took that and just kept.
I think the wind swirled it a little bit. I think the glare off the clouds, it's a little tougher than you think. In the shade, it looks okay, but when you're out there, it changes. The glare changes off of these clouds.
Now up, it's going to be number 9, Hunter Olson. I think Hunter has played so far this year. Hunter's hitting at 176, 3 hits, 3 singles, 1 RBI, 1 run, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. I know he has not played a lot this year. He's been pretty busy.
Yeah, he's newly married.
Attaboy.
So I think he just bought a house. So he just graduated college. So a lot going on for him.
A lot of big boy stuff happening for him.
Yeah, for sure.
I get that. Comes the pitch. This one going to be right through the middle. It's going to score 1. Hunter Olson is going to turn around at second. He does. Second run's going to score. That one's going to get in. Or sorry, Hunter's getting into second.
Nice. That was a good throw by that center fielder. Can't fault him for that.
No, Hunter had it. He looked at it entire way. He's like, I'm going to take second.
Yeah. Hunter's a dual sport athlete.
He played hockey, didn't he?
He played hockey and baseball. Concordia Moorhead.
It's good to see. It's good to have that.
Yeah.
I'm going to start writing down highlights for Hoover later, too. So if you see something, sir, you just go ahead and spout it out.
We got Stonewall now, right?
Stonewall is up. Let's see if I try to find his stats real quick. I'll find it later. Oh, there it is. Stonewall's hitting 182 so far, 4 hits. 3 of them singles. 1 RBI, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. 1-1 here. Pitch to be there. It'll be 1-2 here. Bottom 1. Ryan will come set, now throws. This one going to be dribble over to second, takes a couple hops, throw over to 1 in time, and that will get Stonewall. As Hunter's going to move over to third.
Yep. It's always nice when you're able to do a job, even though you don't get the result that you want right there. It still helps the team right there, team at bat.
Yeah, team player right there. It's nice.
Yep.
It's moving guys over is crucial.
Yeah, and being a lefty, it's a lot easier than being a righty.
Yeah, true. There we go. First pitch is going to be a strike for J.D. Condos. J.D. Condos, I guess, played a hell of a game yesterday against Nissawau. So far, he's hitting a 154. That ball is going to be fouled to left-hand side. J.D. so far has hit 154, 4 hits, 4 singles, 4 runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. Playing center field today. 0-2 here with 1 down. Comes the pitch. This one, a little jam shot in the right in the wrist, or right in the end of the handle.
Also, just a great way that Minnesota Town Ball is giving a lot of people opportunities to continue to play. JD didn't play college baseball, didn't go to college, I don't believe, and here he is. He's playing. He's been playing for the Blue Ox.
Long time. Comes the pitch, or throw over the third. Is going to get him, but a run will score. So an RBI, be a credit to him.
Good job by Hunter over there. He kind of
speed.
He kind of deked the third baseman a little bit. I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't think he did it on purpose. I think he kind of just got caught right there, and the third baseman made the decision for him by throwing it to first. He said, "All right, I'll take home."
I guess. Now up, it's going to be Fisher Gansky. First pitch is going to be a strike. So far, Fisher is hitting a 150, 3 hits, 3 singles, 2 RBIs, 1 run, 5 walks, 9 strikeouts. Pitch can be swung up, be pop fly out to center field. Center fielder underneath it takes a couple steps for the third out. We saw that one at least.
Yeah.
F8. Make sure I write everybody down. That's 3. There we go. So a new score here is going to be 4-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll take a quick break. We'll go to top of 2. Let's do Bemidji Bucks baseball here, or Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network.
Basil Zalke from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Valley Sports Radio Network.
Today's game is being brought to you by LVI Supply right here in Bemidji. They got everything you need to whip your landscape into shape with Yammer equipment. You know us for tractor loaders and mini excavators. Now they got tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles too. Plus all the parts and service to keep you moving. Stop in, they'll get you sorted out. LVI Supply, the products you need, the service you want. Call for a demo at 218-444-3930 or stop in at the lot at 1876 23rd Street Southeast in Bemidji. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network. Take a little peek around the area. Detroit Lake Ligers, they're down 3-7 against the Clarissa Flyers. Bemidji Bucks and the Buffalo Bulldogs have yet to start, but they'll be playing. They're at the Hibbing tournament. Our score here is 4-0. As we will see. Brody Fast and Brady Fast up. Casey's out there on the bump.
Casey really filling up the zone today.
Yeah, so far 22 pitches. Next pitch is going to be a dribbler to third, but goes foul. Stonewall just kind of looked at it. By the way, great name. Stonewall.
Yeah.
This is a banger name.
I believe they call him Stoney is his nickname.
All right. Comes a pitch from St. John outside, 1-2. Fast is a center fielder for today. Comes a pitch. This one. Ooh, another good strikeout. Off-speed pitch. Going to get him.
Casey is another guy who didn't go play college ball, and now he's here enjoying his weekend playing baseball still.
I love that. That's the same thing with me, too. Like, I didn't play college ball. I didn't go to college for baseball, and I got a chance to play about 7 years of town ball.
Yeah.
Comes a pitch. It's a corner.
And, I mean, other states have town ball.
Yeah.
It's just Minnesota's #1 for it.
Correct. Like, in South Dakota, where I grew up on, it's big, but it's not as big as up here.
Yeah.
Or in the state, just in general.
Yeah.
0-2.
I mean, North Dakota's got it. Wisconsin's got it.
Comes a pitch from St. John. This one's going to be in the outside, 1-2.
I'm curious if it's just a culture thing, just a tradition thing, or if it's like an admin thing. Like
little dribbler over to Garrison at first. Takes a couple hop, loses it, not able to find it, and is going to get on. Oh, that was a bad hop to him. Kind of lost in his jersey.
Yeah, funneled into him and couldn't pick it up off of the ground.
Probably an error on that one.
Yeah, I would say an E3.
So that was Wesley Schreiner who got the error, that got on with an error. Now it's going to be Landon Thompson, third baseman. Number 6. Comes the pitch, outside. Casey's he's throwing that ball hard in the outside corner.
Yeah. He's really getting downhill with it.
Casey now takes a look, now throws. This one's going to be swung on over top. Good off-speed pitch. Make him thinking. Yeah, not bad weather if you're out and about. Throw back over the first. Not in time. Garrison try to get him. Garrison's also young, too. I know his dad pretty well. Both of them are very big fishermen. Comes the pitch from Casey. This one swung on out to left field. That one's a rocket. And that one is going to be foul. He did get a hold of that one.
I think that one would have snuck out if it stayed fair.
I think so, too.
It would have wall scraped a little bit, I think, but I think it was more the angle than the distance, honestly.
You knew right away. Like, that might be gone.
Yeah.
There's a pitch. This one going to get down to left field. As Landon will get on first with a single. We can probably close this window too so it doesn't create a huge airflow through because that door will shut. There. I got to stand too. I'm getting tired of sitting. I don't lie, these chairs suck.
Yeah. Well, look, our floor is uneven enough that it holds the door open.
Oh, what do you know? It's going to be outside for a ball. Now up going to be Javier Carlos. Pitch swung on, going to be foul off the right-hand side. Javi playing second base today. Runners on first and second, one down for the Muskies. This one's going to be foul. One and two. 4-0's our score in favor of the Blue Hawks here. We're only in the top of the second. Pitch swung on. Out to, looks like going to go foul. Hunter Olsen on his horse trying to find it. It is going to go way foul. That wind has really been stealing the balls. 1 and 2 to Carlos. 4 hits so far for the Blue Hawks. 1 for the Muskies. Comes a pitch up high. 2-2, one down. Runners on first and second for the Muskies. Comes the pitch from St. John. This one inside. Now full count. Get everything you listen to here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. This is a doubleheader game. So we'll have the second game right after this one. It'll probably take, I think it's usually a 30-minute break, roughly.
Yeah, usually. I mean, it depends on field crew, how long it takes to do that, usually.
Going to be dribbler over to Stonewall.
Nice.
Going to touch 3. Not going to have enough time to go to 1. But
it's a good play.
It's a good play. Good smart heads-up play. Good IQ.
Yep.
Not trying to do too much. Unassisted 5 will be the second out.
Yeah. You'd like to see him charge it about one more step than that, get a better hop, because he got kind of a tweener hop by doing that. But still, I mean, getting the lead runner right there and giving it to 2 outs. Now he's at a force out still over there if he gets another one. We got a lefty up though, so probably not. Although that is one of my favorite good misses when I would hit a line drive as a left-handed hitter past the third baseman.
I like going Apple Taco too on people.
Yeah, I mean it'll that's the swing to do it too. I mean it's kind of late enough to do it.
I like just turn my hips just a little bit more into. I turn my hips right to third base.
Yeah.
A little slap happy and it works.
I mean it surprises them because you're not really expecting it. It's a tough angle for a third baseman to even get, even if you hit it right at him.
Pitch a little foul and close to a fan. Up now is going to be, we talked about right field is going to be Christian Dowing. It's pitch from St. John. Little dribbler over to third to Hunter Olson. Troubles with it. Can't find it. Runner's going to get in. Throw back with a third. Is going to be safe.
Gosh. I think I give that a hit too.
Yeah,
that's put a hit up there. That's a tough one. That's not a. It's an extra effort on that slow roller right there, especially from a left-hander. Playing where he was. Sometimes when you have speed like Hunter, you just get to more balls than what you think looks normal. So sometimes it looks worse than what it is. Javi over there at second base has a ginormous lead.
Yeah, he's not being held on. Might as well 2 down.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch from St. John. This one's going to be popped up over to Stonewall at third in foul territory. He will not get it.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. No, they're going to say foul. Okay. Ooh, that's tough.
Touched him foul.
I think he missed that. I don't think he even touched it.
Yeah.
Ooh, another life. That would have been bad.
Yeah, I mean, Casey St. John's probably a little frustrated right now, trying to get out of a bases-loaded jam right now. Sometimes those are real tough for corner guys.
Comes the pitch. It's one foul back. By the way, top of the lineup again. Ryan Chambernick, the pitcher.
Didn't make it out.
Didn't make it out?
Did not make it out. We got plenty of foul ball attendance here at the game.
Yeah, a lot of youngsters out here, which is good to see. They can go get them foul balls.
Yeah.
Comes a pitch from Casey. This one's going to be right. Hopper to first.
Pays off for them not to hold on Javi over there playing a lefty right there. Connor's sitting in the hole waiting for that topspin ball.
And that's going to do it for the top of the second. Our score is going to be 4-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. We're back here in a few. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Catcher for the Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to the Blue Ox Baseball on Belly Sports Radio Network.
Looking for your next favorite spot? Head out to the JD's Outpost Bar and Grill in Solway. Whether you're receiving a juicy burger or an ice-cold drink or just a great time with friends, JD's Outpost has you covered. From delicious food, friendly service, to live events and a hometown atmosphere, there's always something happening at JD's. Stop in after work, catch the game, or make it your weekend destination. JD's Outpost Bar and Grill in Solway. Great food, cold drinks, good people. Come see why JD's isn't just a bar and grill, it's your outpost away from home.
From Minnesota to Florida to California, all over the world, it's Beer Belly Sports.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. 4-0 is our score, as we will see James Garrison up. So far, James has hitless so far this year. Got some scrub time in, 2 strikeouts so far for him. So a good chance to get some playing time, and which is really nice to have. I know he's a Legion ball player and pretty decent one as well. So it's good to see like the youth want to play in some town ball, because the town ball does need youth. Yeah. Yep.
Absolutely. You know, when I was playing, that was kind of something we definitely needed some younger guys while I was playing, so that we had, you know, some substitutes, and, you know, you didn't have to play every inning of every game. Some people want to do that. Some people, like me, are cool with, you know, getting our 2 or 3 at-bats work in. And especially if, you know, a game gets out of hand, then let's have some of the younger guys get in, get some experience, get to play the game that they love too.
Yep. Comes the pitch from Ryan. This one's going to bounce, be 3-0. Concessions are open here as well. Old Chubbs is over there. He's running concessions.
Yeah, getting some burgers going. It says here, it looks like James Garrison is going to go to University of Jamestown.
All right, cool.
I don't think he's playing baseball, but I think that's where he's going. They probably have I know a lot of guys who have gone there for their various, like, physical therapy degrees and all that. I know several people, occupational therapy, physical therapy, great programs there for Jamestown.
I was actually going to message his dad and find out. Now it's going to be the catcher, Gunnar Gansky, number 7.
See, Gunnar's the younger one, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Gunnar's still at Bemidji High School. I think he's committed to University of Sioux Falls.
Oh.
Speaking of Travis and Sioux Falls.
Pitch going to be dribble left-hand side.
And I believe Fisher plays football at Bethel.
Oh, wow.
And I think he plays baseball, too.
So Gansky is just full of athletes.
Yeah. That seems like a real town ball thing, is getting sets of brothers on teams. I know that there are several teams like Roseau, Ada, who are their main core are like a set of brothers.
I got confirmed by his dad, for Garrison's dad, physical therapy in Jamestown. So you were right.
Great programs there, and a lot of it is like, I believe their program is in Fargo, so that's also kind of a thing. They have a lot of stuff in Fargo, so it's not that far away from Bemidji.
Pitch inside again. 2-1.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of the name of the Roseau brothers.
I know who you're talking about.
Wenslofs.
Yep.
They're the Wensloff brothers.
They're big horses too.
They really hold down that Roseau team. I think there's like 4 of them that hit in a row in their lineup.
Yeah, it's really interesting to try to call them. And
yep. Ada has the Resnick and Fetting brothers.
Okay.
They hold that down. With Ethan Upsall is their ace. He led us. We drafted him for state, and
nice.
He is. Let me tell you what. I've never seen anyone make 88 look like 95, like that guy.
Full count to Gunnar. This one going to be foul left-hand side.
To his credit, I mean, he's not a young guy, and he throws that ball at you. It's good.
Again, score is 4-0 in favor of the Blue Ox as we're in the bottom of the second. Beautiful day here in Bemidji. Runner on first. Garrison on with a walk. He's over at first. There's another walk. 2 walks in a row. We'll go back to the top of the lineup. We're going to see Caleb Mankey last time up hit a first pitch double.
Yep. Warroad's going to do a little bit of a shift here in the outfield and in the infield.
They did kind of take a couple steps back. Comes the pitch. There's going to be a foul left-hand side.
Yeah.
Caleb just a little bit in front of it.
He's hunting the beaver dam out there.
Yeah, see, we talked about that. I talked to Aiden about it. He's like, is that wall still out there? I'm like, yeah. And I sent him a photo. He's like, that wall's pretty awesome. I said, Sam and Travi named it the Beaver Dam.
Yep.
Beaver Dam is 305, left-hand side. And middle, I don't know, middle's like 4? Good pitch. Swung on out to left field. This one's going to be fly ball out to – that was just going to fall.
Yeah.
That ball just died.
Shift worked for pinching the gap, but they were too far out. They had to come in too much.
And there's sometimes that just happens.
Well, that's what you get for being a good hitter. You know, if they have to back up, and you get rewarded for getting jammed a little bit there.
Runners are going to be ducks in the pond here now.
I mean, can we put him on cycle watch?
Ooh, nah, too
single,
early.
Double. He's got a single and double.
Too early. That one's going to be smashed out to right field, and that's going to go foul. As Connor McNown, last time up, singled and later scored.
You think he's got to hit like a homer for us to put him on triple watch?
Yeah.
Get him to go for a cycle?
Obviously, the triple's the hardest one to get.
Not in this ballpark.
Well, that's true. I have seen it.
You hit it in that corner. You hit it in the corner of the outfield, left center, right center. It's 400, all of 400 there.
So 400 dead center?
Yep.
Okay. There's no signs out there. I was kind of wondering.
Yeah, the corners, it's kind of weird. The ball flies straight at the batter's eye, but it seems, even though it's the same distance, it does not fly in those corners.
Ooh, that's a tough one to lay off.
Like between the batter's eye and the scoreboard, the ball flies. I think there's just some sort of jet stream going that way. But if you get it to the right of the scoreboard or to the left of the batter's eye, it drops.
Interesting. 3-1. I mean, you've been here long enough to know how the field works.
Yeah.
Three and one. Third baseman's playing up a little bit.
Yeah, they got everyone but the first baseman on the grass. First baseman with a lefty up is playing behind the runner.
Swung on, go foul. Full count.
I think if he hits it to the first base, they're gonna concede or try to see if he can make a play, but they're gonna take the out at first if he hits it to the first baseman. We'll see if they can field it cleanly, the other infielders, and make a throw home. It is a force.
Inside, almost clipped him to be a walk.
That's an RBI.
It counts.
Bases loaded walk is an RBI. You know, if you hit it to a double play, you don't get an RBI. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. If I don't want to knock on wood and not get Landon some bad juju here, but if he were to hit into a double play here and the run scores, you get the run, but you don't get the run batted in.
Interesting.
On your stats.
Lyndon Hansen up, DH. Last time doubled and it scored. Also, nope, not that one, but.
The center fielder is now playing exactly where his double dropped. He took about 15 steps back.
Well, that wind, it does pick up and does, like you said, that jet stream out there.
Yeah.
Comes the pitch from Ryan. This one's going to be swung out to left field. This one's going to drop. One run's going to score.
Gansey there making sure that the outfielder doesn't catch it. Left field's playing a little bit further back for 305, I would say.
Yeah, score now reads 6-0 in favor of the Blue Hawks. We're in the bottom of the second here. They're just trying to pour it on.
Yeah, left field for Bemidji State is it's probably the smallest area of outfield that you have to patrol in the NSIC.
Up now is going to be Hunter Olson. So far he has a double, 2 RBIs, and scored. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be right to third base. Gets one. He's going to have over one in time. He does. Oh, he's saved. The runner did not tag, so the run will score. Does that count?
Yeah, that is a RBI. It's still a reach on fielder's choice.
Okay.
So it's still a fielder's choice, but it is an RBI.
Okay. Now up, we're going to see Stonewall. I'm guessing Stonewall, third base today. Runners are going to go.
Stonewall, hockey player, BHS.
7-0's our score here. The bottom of the second. We're playing
49 minutes, 50 minutes in now.
Mm-hmm. We are 7-inning games, so our bottom of the fifth is our home stretch, or is our 7-inning stretch. Pitch down low, 2-0.
Brian Scholes out there is big Brewers guy.
Is he really?
I'd like to hear "Go Cubs Go" in here. Get him real fired up. That's a Travie pull right there.
Is it?
Travie loves playing "Go Cubs Go." Fires up, Schultze.
No, then the strike zone gets different. I don't like that.
Well, if he's out there in the on the bases.
It's going to be right past, almost past Carlos. Not going to have anybody to throw to, but good reach for him. Way to go! Yeah. Way to find it. Stonewall's going to get an RBI.
Yep.
Runners will score. Connor McNow is going to come around and score. Landon Hansen is going to be over at third now. Someone's at first. All right. Bottom 2. Check over to first. Over at Stonewall. He ain't running.
I don't know if I said this last time, but one of my favorite things about Minnesota baseball players is you can tell exactly who played high school hockey.
Is how he swings?
How they run.
Oh.
Hockey players run how they skate.
Pitch swung on out to left field. Condos hit that thing a ride. Get out of here. Off the monster or off the Beaver Dam. It's going to get one. Condos, what a ride.
Gosh.
I think I've seen Condos hit one home run in my life.
I don't think so either, but he got damn close right there.
He ate me. He swung on.
3 or 4 feet.
He was so close. But did pick up my RBI. Why don't you call this one for a second so I can write down stuff?
Is this Fisher?
This is going to be Fisher Gansky.
All right, Fisher takes a strike right there. Count as 1-1 with 1 out. We have runner JD is on second base. Stonewall's on third.
Okay, good. So make sure I got that right.
Ball 2 outside right there. Ball over the head of Gansky. The infield is playing back, conceding the run.
Well, center field came up just a little bit. But Fisher so far flew out. This one, low, be another
Ball 4.
walk.
It's going to load the bases now. Now it makes a little more sense to play back for a double play.
Talking with Garrison, he said James is going to try to play baseball at Jamestown, been in contact with their coaches a few times. So, good.
So he's going school first and trying to play out there.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's in time here then?
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, you're only playing college baseball now for the NCAA. Most is 5 years.
There you go.
So, you know, you're going to have a job for, what, at this point, with the way things are going, you're going to have a job for the next 50 to 60 years.
So the Muskies are out there. They're kind of talking it over. Their coach, Ben, I don't know his last name, but it's called Ben.
Yeah. Trying to give his pitcher a little bit of a breather. He's been out there working hard.
I was going to see how many. Oh, there's a chance of rain, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Sorry for. Doesn't look like a lot, though. Ooh, actually, I lied. Might be a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, but a little bit. Pitch is going to be swung on out to right field. Garrison gives that one a ride out to right. He's going to be right on top of him, right in the palm. Runner's going to tag. Garrison's going to get an RBI sack.
Yep. Good throw. Just got beat by by Stonewall. Right fielder kind of caught it in the palm, so he had a little bit of trouble getting it out of the glove.
That is 2 down. Yeah, 2 down.
Yep, second out. Now we have Gunnar Gansky, right?
Gunnar,
Yeah.
it is Gunnar. Gunnar last time walked and scored. So far, Ryan has 58 pitches. Chambernock is his name. I'll put it right here so you can see it too. Runner goes, not gonna try.
Timed it up perfect. Pitcher's going to go from the windup now. That might have been why he might have gone from the windup right there, which is why he went. You know, normally you don't see someone stealing with being up 10 runs. But if if the pitcher does go from the windup while you're on first base, you are supposed to go. So I mean, that was good by both the batter. Gansky, he steps out because he saw it right away too. Even though it was a called strike, you know, you take that strike so that, you know, the base runner can get their base without worrying about it.
2-2 now with 2 down. 6 runs so far score for the Blue Ox. This one's going to be outside. Now full count.
You know, if you have the right coach, you only make that mistake of
once.
Of,
don't ever do that again.
Yeah, if you're the batter and you foul off a neutral count with a good steal.
I was going to go foul, hit him right in the handle.
With the right coach, you only make that mistake once.
Again, for the most part, it looks like a pretty young team for the Muskies.
Yeah. I mean, I said 25, and now I'm thinking like 21. There's not a guy.
Pitch swung out to left field. This one is going to find the left fielder right in his glove. Take 2 steps to his left. And that's going to do it for the side. But a brand new score. 6 innings come across in this one. New score is going to read 10-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. As we go top of the third, this is Bemidji Bucks baseball, or Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network.
This is D-Money, Utility, Bemidji Blue Ox. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Ox on Beer Valley Sports Network.
Step up to the plate, Bemidji, and knock your hunger out of the park with Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue. We're talking slow smoked ribs, pulled pork piled higher than a walk-off homer, and brisket so tender it'll have you calling a game early. And Wednesdays, oh, that's the big leagues. We're serving up big wings, not those little practice squad wings. We're talking heavy hitters, meaty, smoky, and loaded with flavor. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating after, Fozzie's has your all-star lineup. Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, where every bite is a grand slam.
Beer Belly Sports, the semi-pro of sports talk.
Yeah, if even that.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Valley Sports Radio Network. Score right now, we go to the top of the third, 10-0. Matt Geffer here alongside Stan Caliber. Sam, pretty good game, like for the Blue Ox. Like a lot of young guys you don't really see play all that much, and you see some of the vets out here going back to form, and good to see for both sides.
Yeah,
for this Blue Ox team. And Casey St. John still out there throwing so far 48 pitches, 3 strikeouts so far.
Yeah, a lot of change for this team here in the last year or two. It's good to see them kind of getting a groove on.
Yeah, I think Bass talked about like some of the new guys, like they don't know how to mix with them yet, don't know how to get a good chemistry yet, and I see that, totally understand. The new team, a lot of new fresh faces, I get it. Now it's going to be Isaac Telly. Last time Telly struck out. You're going to catch him today.
Well, and you get, different generations mixed together. Guys that are in their 30s grew up very different than, the guys that are 18 and 19 years old. Even though it's not that big of an age difference, you don't really bat an eye at the, if a guy's 19 and another guy's 29,
Yeah.
right? But those are two very different times to go through
Mhm.
high school and college, you know. So sometimes that can have a little bit of effect on some team chemistry, and it might just take a little bit longer for things to get going.
There was a band of rain coming in just a little bit, just south of us. Pitch going to be swung on out to right fielder. Right fielder doesn't have to move. Literally just can of corn right at him.
You know, next week we're going to see 90 degrees here.
Yeah,
in,
I'm looking
northern
forward to
Minnesota.
that.
Some thunderstorms, and I mean, it's going to be 87 to 90 degrees. The cities might see 95.
I heard that too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Last up, it's Kaysen. Or sorry, now it's going to be Kaysen, the shortstop. Last up, hit by pitch. Pitch swung on, going to be popped up the outfield. Outfielder underneath it. He's going to catch it. JD Condos out there. He needs to hit the weight room more, I think.
Well, he has. I mean, the guy's gained 15, 20 pounds from last time.
Really?
From last year. Oh,
he
yeah.
was pretty skinny last year, past 2 years.
Yeah.
I know his grandparents like to listen to the show too, or listen from Ely.
He's really filled out right now. He still needs, another 10, 15 to get it out over the Beaver Dam, but he's well on his way.
Now up is going to be Liam Grover, first baseman. Last time out, lined out to first base. This one's going to be a little dribbler over to first. Garrison's going to flip to Casey and is going to get the 3 up, 3 down. So that is a 3-1 in the books. And that's going to end it for the third inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Score so reads 10-0 in favor of the Blue Hawks. Listen to Bemidji Blue Hawks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is left fielder Brandon Lucier from the Bemidji Blue Hawks, and you're listening to Blue Hawks baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Today's game of Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Hawks baseball is proudly being brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Crack one open, settle into your lawn chair, and enjoy another night of Bemidji Town Ball the way it's meant to be. Dirt flying, stores growing, and cold snacks flowing. For the first pitch to the last out, Montucky Cold Snacks is here for every strikeout, every big hit, and every should have swung at that moment. Kentucky Cold Snacks, the official cold snack of summer baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Hawks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Score is 10-0 in favor of the Blue Hawks, as we are going to still see Ryan Kaepernick still out there, still throwing the ball for the Muskies. Get everybody listening here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network, and of course, follow us, like us on Facebook. Brand new show last night for Beer Belly Sports. When is the Silver Bullet session coming back? Do you have an idea yet there Sam? I never tell you. I figure you can talk when you're ready.
As soon as we get a little bit of break in the schedule from the Junior Legion master himself.
Oh, yeah, Travis been a little busy.
Yeah. I mean, tis the season.
Yep. I knew that going in.
Yeah.
Now up, we're going to go back to the top of the lineup. Caleb Maneke is up. Last time Caleb has a double, single, and scored twice. Comes the pitch. Again, that one's right in the dirt. 1-0. You can hear a great sponsor like KBUN, Fozzie Smoke and Barbecue, Montucky Cold Snacks, LVI Supply, and JD's Outpost Rodeo. Out Solway. There, Solway. Should have gone out with us out there last week.
Yeah,
Bruce and I had a hell of a time.
I ended up going to, I was at a batch party.
Makes sense.
Down in, I was in Pillager. Pillager, Minnesota.
Comes the pitch. Ooh, close. Almost clipped Caleb. He's like, just throw his elbow out.
You know, this would be a prime time, even if this is not a strike. Get yourself another pitch here so you can hit for the cycle.
Low.
All right, there's Cito's got me.
If Cito understands.
Cito's not going to let him get away with that.
I think you knew that too. 3-1.
Yeah, you come on now.
Pitch
There
swung
it is,
on.
he swings.
Pop up to the center fielder. Center fielder gives chase and could be underneath it for the first out.
That is also like part of the, some of the unwrittens are a little different in town ball. If it's 10-0 and you're playing college baseball,
yeah.
You're taking your walk for sure. And the umpire's the same way. Umpire's, gonna keep a good zone. In town ball, you're out there to kind of have fun.
Yeah.
So, you're not always gonna have as tight a zone as you would think.
Ball's gonna be smashed over to first base. Carlos able to retire Connor McNallen.
We call that a SIF hop.
What does that mean for people who don't know?
So, SIF is Security Insurance Field, which is a name that's put on the back of our on the back of the grandstands here. And whenever there's a bad hop off of the infield, we call it a SIF hop.
Oh. Up now is be Landon Hansen, DH'ing, double scored, singled, and got an RBI.
Part of that joke is also we, as the players, take care of the field. So it's kind of our fault if there are bad hops.
You're taking care of the field today?
I might.
Oh, Chubb's by himself.
I know.
0-1 here. 2 down for the Blue Oxes. We're in the bottom of the third. Comes a pitch from Ryan. This one's going to be close.
Called it a ball, yeah.
1-1.
But yeah, there's times where, say you're playing your 4th game of the weekend, and if you have a score of 10-0 like this, that you also just kind of swing the bat at things that you wouldn't normally. Just have a little fun, see what happens.
Would that throw your timing off later? Kind of like how home run derby kind of just feels like a lot of people struggle afterwards.
No, and I never thought of it like that because
Pitch going to be swung on. Going to be fair. Left field line. Landon's going to hit 1. He's going to try to get 2 on his horse to the second base. It'll be a stand-up double for Landon Hansen. He hit that thing on a rope.
Yeah. No, I don't think, because I was always a whoever's on the mound, I could time them up on the mound. So it didn't really make that much of a difference. And you're also, if it's 10-0, that's a good pick.
Good pick by the first.
Double pick. Feet were off the base.
So the shortstop was good effort in the hole. Threw off his side of a running throw. Try to get Hunter Olson.
One-hopped it to the first baseman who did dig that out, but he didn't have his feet secured on the base. He was the base was in between his feet, so he didn't have an anchor spot. And then
missed it. What happened?
First baseman was not holding the runner on, and the pitcher went to pick off and had to stop from throwing the ball because the first baseman forgot to hold on Hunter.
That would have been bad. Nobody would have been there. More or less communication. Runners on the corners here with 2 down for the Blue Ox as it is 10-0 in the bottom of the third. Comes the pitch. Ooh. Stonewall just kind of, I think, tried to check swing and didn't go, and they went all the way around. So far, 4 for grounded out, and looks like he singled and got an RBI and scored. Another big swing from Stonewall. 1-2. Run on the corner here as Ryan gets his. Ooh, that one bounced right off the catch. I think he was prepared for that one. 2-2.
My dad just texted me that Kerry Carpenter of the Detroit Tigers hit a grand slam.
Oh.
He's very excited.
Well,
Kerry Bonds.
Carry time out. Hey, Dad, I said time out. You don't say that. Comes the pitch. This one's going to be right past second base. Stonewall's going to get on with a single RBI. Now the score is going to be 11-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. Stonewall. Let's see, I'm writing down highlights. You can go ahead and keep talking if you like to, sir.
Who we got batting here?
That's going to be Gunnar Gansky.
No, we got a sub in. This is not Gunnar. Number 11.
Oh, it is 11. Sorry. I thought I said 7. I got to find my photos. That was going to be a smash to short.
Interesting, yep. One hop to shortstop, and he took the force out at third base.
I'll try to get names and stuff later on. Oh, it's Kobe Brown.
Ah, Kobe Brown.
Kobe Brown in for JD Condos. Anyways, as we get caught up, I will do some more, some more in the book. But score right now is 11-0 in favor of the Blue Ox. We'll be back here in a few. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
I'm Jack Lundquist. I'm a pitcher, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports.
KBUN Sports Radio is your radio home for sports in the North. Catch the Vikings, Twins, Wild, Wolves, and Golden Gophers all season long. KBUN is the home of the Lumberjack Radio Network with year-long coverage of Bemidji High School sports. For sports talk with a local touch, catch High Noon weekdays at noon on 104.5 and KBUNSportsRadio.com. For state sports talk on the Fan, listen to The Bun, Sports Radio 104.5. For national sports talk on ESPN Radio, catch KBUN Plus 100.1. It's all on KBUN Sports Radio.
Well, this is the fun part where I'm trying to figure out who's who and what's what. I know some of the guys, but not all of them. But Kobe Brown's out in center now. I believe so. Left field. Who is left field?
Number 3?
3, that's going to be Jake Feldit.
Okay. I didn't see who was in right.
The fun part of town ball of trying to know everybody. Casey out there still throwing heat.
Yep. Still filling up the zone.
Up now is going to be number 7, Brady Fast. Center fielder, 1-1. We'll try to figure out who's who here shortly. Comes a pitch. That hits that corner, 1-2. Inside. Almost got him in the hip. 2-2. Again, 7-inning game here for the doubleheader. For both games to be 7 innings. Pitch swung on. There's another strikeout for Casey St. John. That's number 4.
Nice.
Now it's going to be number 11, Wesley Schreiner. So far got on with an error.
Couple of good mascots going today. The Blue Ox, obviously, just well known for Bemidji.
Mm-hmm.
And the Muskies, always a great.
Those kids are running for that ball. Do you ever do that when you were a kid too?
No.
No?
No, I did not.
Oh, my brother and I did that all the time.
I was usually playing. I usually didn't go to a baseball game unless I was playing.
Pitch going to be, right past Stonewall at third.
Tough play.
That's a really tough play. Good effort by Stonewall.
Yeah, kind of a sliding dive over towards the line. Hopped over his glove.
So Wes is getting on with a single. Now it's going to be number 6, Landon Thompson, third baseman, hit a single. That was that big.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of thump in his bat.
Toss to the ground, 1-0.
Casey putting a little bit extra on this, I think. Doesn't want to get burned.
66 pitches so far for Casey.
Yeah, wants to keep the shutout.
Comes the pitch. Good spot by the catcher. Now it's 1-1. Again, concessions are rolling here in Bemidji. Nice to have them out. Chubb's out there. This one's going to be out to center field. Kobe Brown can't find it. This one's going to take a couple hops. Kobe needs to get on his horse and get the ball.
You're going to see a triple? You're going to see a triple?
You might see a triple.
Going for it.
He's on his horse. Landis trying to get it. Is it in time? Oh, he's saved.
Wow.
Schultz calls him safe at third.
Told you to see a triple. That's triples alley right there.
Triples
just like
alley.
in San
You're
Francisco.
right. You're right. He's out of breath. He might need some.
Yeah,
need some air.
that's a long run. I would never do that, but
no, I would have stopped at 2. Be like,
good for him. Yeah, stand up double looks just as good, man. Stand up double at second looks better than getting thrown out at third for me. I would have gotten thrown out. I wouldn't have been safe like that.
Oh yeah, me too. Not a chance. So it's an RBI triple for Landon Thompson. Yep, Javier Carlos, second baseman, last time up, fielder's choice.
I'm sure Casey's a little bit frustrated losing the shutout, but I mean, if you're gonna lose it, you might as well get beat straight up, Not necessarily in the score, but with the hit,
The coach for the manager for the Muskies almost got beamed. Jake's gonna throw that ball in. I got confused with Jake and Travis because they both had long blonde hair and flow like that. I'm like Travis playing. And I realized that Travis came down. I'm like, that's not Travis. Up high. So Thomas over at third after the triple. 2-1 here. This one low.
Javi, a very active.
He's very
active hitter.
And
fidgety.
He moves a lot on the base path.
He's like Garcia Parra right here.
Oh, who else I call it? Carlos Gomez. Go.
He's double back pocketed out. Doing it on purpose, by the way.
Comes the pitch. I saw the last out too.
There's no way someone does that on.
He's gonna get him.
Strike three.
Strike 3. Okay, I didn't. I was outside.
I
think Carlos saw it too.
I don't think Cito made the hand motion. I think he just said it to him.
So that is 5 strikeouts for Casey St. John. Now up, you can see Christian Dowling. Pitch, bunt. Will go foul. How many times you see a bunt, you just want to kick that ball just yourself? Just back in, if you're a runner, just go, oh, no, it's fair. Obviously can't do that, but. That'd be funny, though. If someone did. I'd probably chew him out. Guess who's not playing ever again?
Yeah.
0-1 here with 2 down. 11-1 is our score in favor of the Blue Ox. Well, outside for Casey. Again, thank you for listening here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Another game after this one, and then off next weekend, and then we're back the weekend after that. Then it's back-to-back games. Pitch going to be foul. I know we have a couple of them on Wednesday, which I hate doing Wednesday games. I hate during the middle of the week. Kind of throws my whole day off.
Yeah, you got a lot of travel.
I have a lot of travel, and I'm like, hate Wednesday games. I'm happy at least I'm in Walker, so I'm not super far out.
Oh, okay.
But still.
Thursday's Walker?
Wednesday's Walker.
Oh, what's Thursday morning?
Bemidji.
Oh, okay.
Pit's going to go foul. That one might be on the road. That one's going to take a nap. It is going to take a nap in the graveyard.
Dirt nap. No points, though.
No points. No points awarded. Again, we keep track if it hits any vehicles. Especially moving vehicles.
Yeah.
Even better.
Back in college, there was a Dodge Challenger that got we were taking BP in practice and got a ball to the middle of his hood.
Ooh.
And he comes ripping in here, super upset at us.
Well, that happens.
He starts yelling at us he comes in and starts yelling at us from the fence about who's going to pay for this and who do I go talk to. And
full count.
As he's sitting there yelling, we're still taking BP. And
comes the pitch. This one's going to be a dribbler over to second. He trips and falls, and he's going to be out, and he's laughing as he did.
It's better that he's laughing than something blown out.
You see him, he's laughing, but it's.
But yeah, that as he's screaming and yelling at us, the second ball goes right up and hits right in the middle of his windshield. So he looks at it, And he just shuts up. He gets in his car and he drives off.
Out of here. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. But new score, 11-1. Muskies get one back. We'll be back here in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Hey, this is first baseman Basil Zalke from the Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to Blue Ox Baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Today's game is being brought to you by LVI Supply right here in Bemidji. They got everything you need to whip your landscape into shape with Yammer equipment. You know us for tractor loaders and mini excavators. Now they got tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles too, plus all the parts and service to keep you moving. Stop in, they'll get you sorted out. LVI Supply, the products you need, the service you want. Call for a demo at 218-444-3930 or stop in at the lot at 1876 23rd Street Southeast in Bemidji.
You're listening, might as well be liking, Beer Belly Sports on social media.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. 11-1's our score in favor of the Blue Ox. Really good game by the Blue Ox. Everybody's out here scoring, which is good to see. And we talked about, like, you know, just getting some of these younger guys some time.
Fisher Gansky?
That is going to be Fisher Gansky. Pit's going to be dribbled right back to the first baseman. Or, sorry, to the first pitcher, and then to first base. That is a 1-3. Come on, Matt. What are we doing? You know how this works. Now it's going to be James Garrison, the first baseman. So far, has walked, sacked, RBI, and scored.
Lefty in the box.
Good stance. That's my type of stance, too. Pitch swung on. Going to go over to first base. Takes one hop. Takes another hop. That's the second time that's happened. He's going to get on first. Loses the first baseman loses his glove.
Yep, trying to reach across the runner right there.
We'll put that down as a hit.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know.
We'll put it down. We don't have the official.
Yeah,
but
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter what we say. I'll see what it says on Game Changer here in a second. But yeah, now it's
I'd probably give that an error.
Would you?
Yeah, on the first baseman. That's one that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one that you like to see get caught as a pitcher.
It is going to be an error. They're going to say an error, according to Game Changer. Here comes the pitch. This one's going to be loses the handle. That one. Up next is going to be Gunnar Gansky, the catcher. So far has walked, scored, and flew out. It's kind of nice to have Gunnar being the catcher. Kind of gives McDowell some or Mankey some help.
Yeah. I mean, he was catching every inning of every game. The younger Gansky hitting a ball into the hole. A nice snag by the shortstop, backhanded. Slings it to second base for the force out there. 2 outs now.
Yeah, James got caught up in that double play, or almost double play. So now we go back to the top. No, not top of the lineup. Maybe it is.
Number 3.
It is going to be Jake Fedett.
Oh, giving Caleb a break, which is good. He's earned it.
Yeah, he's earned it.
Yeah, before we had I mean, that's the thing with the age thing is a couple years ago, our backup catcher was older than Manecki.
Who is how old is he?
Basil, so he's 31.
Oh, it's Baz. That's right. Okay.
Baz. Basil's a great catcher, but you'd like to
just in case he's listening, you
save
his
knees. No, I think he is a good catcher.
Baz is out camping with his family. That's why he's not here today. Jake's looking at a 1-1 with 2 down here. Comes the pitch inside. Don't know too much about Jake.
Yeah, I don't know much either.
I know he's tall, at least over 6 foot. 11-1 is our score with the Blue Hawks on top here, bottom of the 4. This one's going to be swung on, going to get away as Gunner's going to make himself over at second.
Swinging strike 3. He's going to reach.
All right.
With 2 outs, you got to finish the
finish
strikeout
it
at
out.
first base. So even though it was occupied, he still can run. Helps the on-base percentage, but not the batting average.
Nope. We'll drop K out there.
Yep.
Now up, we can see Connor McNallen.
The Muskie outfield is very on top of the righty-lefty shifts.
Yeah,
they
they
are
are.
playing each gap as is.
Connor so far today has single scored, walked, RBI.
This is the point where
Scored in-
Connor's going to look to cut it through the wind.
This one's going to be a dribble over the first base, takes a hop, and will be there for the third out. That is a U3, 3 outs. New score is going to read, or sorry, score is still going to read 11-1 in favor of the Blue Hawks. We go to the top of the 5th. Be back here in a little bit. Listen to Bemidji Blue Hawks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is D-Money, Utility, Bemidji Blue Hawks. You're listening to Bemidji Blue Hawks on Beer Belly Sports Network.
Looking for your next favorite spot? Head out to the JD's Outpost Bar and Grill in Solway. Whether you're receiving a juicy burger or an ice-cold drink or just a great time with friends, JD's Outpost has you covered. From delicious food, friendly service, to live events and a hometown atmosphere, there's always something happening at JD's. Stop in after work, catch the game, or make it your weekend destination. JD's Outpost Bar and Grill in Solway. Great food, cold drinks, good people. Come see why JD's isn't just a bar and grill, it's your outpost away from home. Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Hawks baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Thank you for you here, of course, with Sam Calver. Sam, former BSU player, also former Blue Hawks player as well. Up in the booth, joining me today. Bruce might join me for the second game. Not quite sure. He's dealing with a hangover from last night. He took some shot bets, didn't go very well.
Yeah.
We all know about them shot bets. Listen to the show.
Any was it the North Dakota crud?
No.
Oof.
Trav needs to finish that too, by the way.
Where do you get that again?
I don't know, some bar. I think Buck Tracks.
North Dakota crud.
It's not good. Back top of the lineup here. It's going to be the pitcher, Ryan Chamernick. This one's going to be foul, and it's going to stay foul. On the left side. Stonewall tripped over third base, able to collect himself.
So we got rid of this that pine tree over there in between the bullpen and the third base dugout. That tree has survived every storm that has destroyed the fence multiple times. We've been sitting here; it would overhang over the fence. And
was that good or bad to have it just hang over the fence?
It was bad.
Okay, I thought so.
We've been looking to get it, to have it blow over for
to give a
6
reason.
years. And, it just held strong. Even through the 120-mile-an-hour winds that destroyed 9 million other trees, that one held strong, so we had to cut it down.
There's a strike, and then a strikeout for St. John. That is number 6 for him. Off-speed pitch. He goes fast, off speed. Gets him thinking. Whatever works, I guess. Now up, going to be Isaac Telly. I think so far struck out and flew out today. This one's going to go foul, right-hand side, out of play. Oh, a fun day, a fun atmosphere. Yeah, there is tons of, more baseball coming up here the next few weeks. July is going to be heavy baseball for us here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. 0-2, one down. So, Sam, if you're bored one of them Wednesdays, one of them days, you let me know. I would love to. I hate doing games by myself.
Yeah.
It's not fun. 0-2. This one swung out left fielder. Jake underneath it is going to take 2 steps to his right and able to snag it. So So 2 down so far for the Muskies.
Cooled down a little bit.
It has.
Breeze is getting a little bit stronger. Sun's gone away a little bit. A little bit darker clouds, but no rain so far.
It's behind us, I know that.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Kaysen, the shortstop. Hit by the pitch and flew out so far. Pitch outside.
Yanked that one a little bit.
Yeah. 11-1 here. Blue Ox on top here in the game 1. There's a strike. 1-1. Comes the pitch. This one swung. Going to go right to Hunter Olsen at short. Good fielding over to first. To Garrison, not able to get it. Kind of short hopped him just a little bit.
It's going to give. It's going to be an E6 on the throw. Garrison not able to help him out and scoop it up.
Now it's going to be Liam Grover, first baseman. Grover so far today lined out and grounded out. Pitch foul back right into the net. Kid didn't even see it coming. Good thing that net there he would have got blasted.
Yeah, expensive net too.
Yeah, hold it. How
nets are expensive.
Yeah, the rain's like right behind us.
Nice.
Pitch a little bit low. 1-1. So if we do have a rain delay, of course, we'll take it and stuff, and we'll see what they do, what they call it. Pitch swung on top. This one's going to get over to first. Not in time for a quick try to pick him off. Which to be honest, with how the score is right now, I wouldn't be shocked if they do. They say meh.
Yeah.
1 and 2 or 2 down. Comes the pitch, swung on, go foul. These kids are on their horse.
Yep.
They're working out today. Whatever, wear them down. That's what I try to do my kids too. I'm like, look at you wore down. Just go ahead and run. Go take a lap.
Maybe that's all the Blue Ox need to market some more fans out here. Hey, come get your kids out here and they can chase foul balls.
Smart. Swung, foul, back into the net.
They won't have as much energy.
There you go. Parents will love it. We'll love it.
Yeah.
How many times we're like, we need new balls?
Yeah.
They're out there somewhere. Which I do see a couple out there, but I don't think kids are going to be going across the row. Sprinkle's starting to fall now. That'd be a strikeout.
Drop third strike, but able to get the tag. And I think that's it.
It might be it. Yeah, maybe a 10-run rule.
That's the run rule here, 5 innings.
Well, we'll take a quick break. We will do our post-game show, which I should have known better because that probably was going to happen. With the rain starting to fall anyways, we'll do a quick post-game show. Be back in a little bit, but score at the end of the first game is going to be read 11-1. Be back here in a few. Listen to Bemidji Blue Ox baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This is second baseman Hunter Olsen from Bemidji Blue Ox, and you're listening to the Bemidji Blue Ox baseball on Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
This 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Cermak Real Estate and Bryce Primo. Whether you're rounding first on your first home, looking to steal second with an upgrade, or swinging big for that dream property, Bryce is your go-to guy. He's got the scouting report on the market, knows how to call in the right play, and he'll make sure you slide in safe every time. So when it's time to step up to the plate in real estate, don't strike out. Call Bryce Primo, 218-760-9789. Bryce Primo with Cermak Real Estate, helping you knock it out of the park.
Step up to the plate, Bemidji, and knock your hunger out of the park with Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue. We're talking slow smoked ribs, pulled pork piled higher than a walk-off homer, and brisket so tender it'll have you calling a game early. And Wednesdays, oh, that's the big leagues. We're serving up big wings, not those little practice squad wings. We're talking heavy hitters, meaty, smoky, and loaded with flavor. Whether you're fueling up before the game or celebrating after, Fozzie's has your all-star lineup. Fozzie's Smokin' Barbecue, where every bite is a grand slam.
Today's game of Bemidji Bucks and Bemidji Blue Ox baseball is proudly being brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. Crack one open, settle into your lawn chair, and enjoy another night of Bemidji Town Ball the way it's meant to be. dirt flying, stories growing, and cold snacks flowing. For the first pitch to the last out, Kentucky Cold Snacks is here for every strikeout, every big hit, and every should have swung at that moment. Kentucky Cold Snacks, the official cold snack of summer baseball on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network.
Beer Belly Sports, the semi-pro of sports talk.
Yeah, if even that.
Small business owners, are you tired of owing taxes every year? Stop guessing at tax time. Let Smash Tax help you stay ahead all year long. When you bundle our bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation services, you'll always know where your business stands. Month by month, not just once a year, we help small business owners stay organized. Plan ahead for taxes. Avoid surprises at tax time. Focus on the growth of their business instead of stressing over the numbers. At Smash Tax, we don't just prepare your taxes. We help you understand your business year-round. Services include bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, income tax preparation. You run your business. Let Smash Tax handle the numbers at 218-444-3224.
Welcome back to Bemidji Blue Ox Baseball here on the Beer Belly Sports Radio Network. Game 1 in the books. Final score for Game 1 is going to be 11-1. Favor the Blue Ox. They'll go to 5-5 now in the year. Take a look at some of these stats. Of course, the Smash Tax post-game show. Start with the Blue Ox. Menike, 3 attempts, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 hits. And then we have Feldit. 1 attempt, 1 strikeout. McNallen, 3 attempts, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 walk. Hansen, 3 attempts, 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 RBI. Hunter Olsen, 3 attempts, 3 attempts, 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. Stonewall had 3 attempts, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. JD Condos, 2 attempts, 1 hit, 2 RBIs. That big hit was a giant double out in left field. Bounced the top of the wall, too. Kobe Brown came in after JD Condos, 1 attempt, and grounded out. Fisher Gansky, 2 attempts, 1 walk. Garrison, 2 attempts, 1 walk, 1 RBI, and 1 run. Gunnar Gansky, 2 attempts, 1 run, and 1 walk. So the Blue Ox only struck out once here in the first game. That's good for them. Good to see. For the pitching, Casey St. John went all the way for 5 innings. 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts for Casey St. John today. Now I'll go over to Warroad. Ryan had 3 attempts, 2 strikeouts. Kelly, 3 attempts, 1 strikeout. Then I think we had his name as Kaysen. There we go, Kaysen. Kaysen had 2 attempts, 1 walk. Grover, 3 attempts, 1 strikeout. Fast, 2 attempts, 2 strikeouts. And Wesley had 2 attempts, 2 attempts, 1 run, 1 hit. Thomas, 2 attempts, 2 hits, 1 RBI. That one hit and RBI was a massive triple, right, like center field too. Carlos had 2 attempts and 1 strikeout, and then Christian had 2 attempts, and that is it for the lineup for them, or for the batting for Warroad. Ryan had 4, and for pitching-wise, Ryan went 4 innings, 11 hits off of him, 11 runs off of him, 11 earned runs off of him, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. So Ryan did the best he can. Warroad tried the best he can, but the Blue Ox are just too good here in the first game. And it showed, too, right out of the gates when who was it? I forgot who it was. Caleb Mankey hit a double right out of the gates. First pitch swinging double. We'll take a little break, but when we come back, we'll have the second game of this Bemidji Blue Ox and the Warroad Muskies. So don't go anywhere. Be back probably about 15, 20 minutes. So don't just keep it there. Just keep watching our Facebook page, Twitter page, or X, Twitch and YouTube. So we'll be back in a little bit. So don't go nowhere. Thank you guys so much for listening to us. Thank you for hanging out with us. My name's Matt Geffrey, St. Caliber out there now doing some field work. So guys, we'll talk to you guys 20-ish minutes.
Thanks for listening to Beer Belly Sports. This has been a Geffrey Productions show.